Kyle found the product of two rational expressions and identified the excluded values of the expression. However, he made a mistake in his work and included an extra number in the list of excluded values. His work is shown below. Select the step where Kyle made his first mistake, then select the number that should not be included in the list of excluded values. So if we take a look at this here, I'm going to try to keep this a little bit short, but what if you just check what Kyle did here? And the easiest parts are here is 3x minus 3, we can factor out a greatest common factor. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 1 is 3, and there's a minus in there. Same idea here, distribute 4x minus 4, which is what you have there. We can do the same thing. We can double distributive property here, double distributive property there, and we get 2x squared minus 6x plus 1x. Well, minus 6x plus 1x is minus 5x, and then positive 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. So this is factored correctly, and we can check this one here. Again, just with FOIL or double distributive property, 2x times 1 is 2x squared, 2x times 3 is 6x, 1 times x is 1x, 6x plus 1x is 7x, and then 1 times 3 is 3. So everything is factored correctly. So then when we multiply the tops together, and we multiply the bottoms together, and here's the 3. Then we've got the 2x plus 1, the x minus 3, and the x minus 1. The top is correct. 4 times x minus 1 times 2x plus 1 times x plus 3. That step is also correct. But then what happens is when we take a look at this, and I'm going to flip over to my paper now. When we take a look at this problem, what happens is we're looking for, do we have anything exactly the same in the top and in the bottom? Well, the 2x plus 1, those are the same. And the x minus 1s are the same. But what it looks like Kyle did is, it looks like he canceled out these when he changed the signs, but that won't work because both of the signs need to be the opposite and not. So really, technically, if we were working out this problem, we would end up with 3 times x minus 3 over 4 times x plus 3. But that's not part of the problem here. But so step 3 is where we made the wrong answer. But what I want to look at is this last part here, which are the excluded values. And let's see if I can put both of these on here. So where do the excluded values come from? Well, x minus 1 equals 0. If we add 1 to both sides, we get x equals 1. So up here, one of our excluded values is going to be 1. And we already knew that step 3 was wrong. Even though it got canceled out, we still needed to look at that value. Same thing here with the 2x plus 1 equals 0. We subtract 1 from both sides, and we get 2x equals negative 1. Divide both sides by 2. So we have x equals negative 1/2, and Edmentum writes that as 0.5. But again, and it's negative 0.5. Nice that I have that for the check. And then our third place where we're going to get an excluded value is this x plus 3 equals 0. And we can subtract 3 from both sides, and we get x equals negative 3. So our third excluded value is here.